friends, we want you.
If you like to run, or even if you don't like to run, we want you.
Even if you play multiple sports, we want you.
If you like to get dirty, we want you.
If you want to try something new, we want you.
If you like to be a human bulldozer, we want you.
But if you're going to be a baby, we don't want you.
This season, the Lady Tigers had 7 seniors, which leaves 7 spots to be replaced, 7 new members on the field, and 7 new athletes. With these seniors leaving, and even more positions available, we are looking for girls who are willing to step up and take a position on the Lady Tigers varsity soccer team.
You don't have to know exactly how to play soccer. You just have to come try. Give us a shot. We've got basketball players, volleyball players, track, athletes, dancers. We just need you to come give it a shot. We've got a lot of seniors leaving and we're competitive. Would you like to be able to hit someone and not get in trouble for it? This is your team.
Howdy everybody, and welcome to the last installment of everyone's favorite broadcasting program, The Jungle.
And we know what you're thinking. You're really heartbroken. But let's not dwell in the negative right now, because this week we have a lot of great content to end this year well. And speaking of things changing, Sarah and I believe this story is great for upcoming 8th graders.
That's right, Braylon. As this year begins to come to a close, we all have our minds set on what's next. Whether you're a freshman or a senior, the thought of next year brings both nerves and excitement. This is indeed true for our current 8th graders, who recently got the opportunity to tour the high school and see their home for the next 4 years. The students began the adventure with a welcome speech from their own Coach Smith, where they were given the rundown on high school rules and the perils that come along with the high school experience. They were then introduced to some of our Beta Club seniors, who told them a little bit about themselves. The seniors led them in groups, touring the school, answering questions, and pointing out teachers in their rooms. Hopefully the experience calmed some nerves, or maybe garnered fear. Regardless, be ready to welcome 196 new freshmen. That's going to be fun.
You can say that again. Now let's tune in with our beloved reporter, Sarah Gaines, as she asks the student body about the timeless sitcom Friends.
Wins. The categories are fears and pet peeves.
The series Friends is the best series in the 1990s, and asking everyone in Springville High School what their favorite character is.
My favorite Friends character is Joey, because he's so funny.
Phoebe, because she's funny.
Mine is either Chandler or Joey.
Mine is either Chandler or Phoebe.
Mine's Chandler.
My favorite Friends character is Joey, because he's, just great. He makes me feel like he's myself on TV.
Mine is Phoebe because she's a bit crazy and I'm a bit crazy too.
This is Sarah signing off from The Jungle. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Sarah. Seniors are about to have a lot more time to binge Friends once they graduate. But until then, they still have a few things to do before they can begin thinking about a break.
Now I would like to take time to remind some seniors about a couple events that are coming up in the near future. AP exams continue through May 16th, so good luck to all students taking those exams. Senior exams begin on the 15th and continue through the 17th. Seniors don't have time to come on the 16th if they don't take stats on that day. And the awards night happens on the 20th at 6:30. The baccalaureate practice happens the next day at the same time on the 21st. On the 23rd, there will be a senior brunch at 9:15, and the next day, the big graduation ceremony happens at 7. We hope all seniors are responsible for remembering all these days and to have fun at them. And also be sure to see the dramas program, Countryella, Thursday.
And with that settled, it's time for us to answer a question you've all been dying to ask. What's it like behind the scenes of The Jungle? What do people do? How is it produced? Why was Callie Stanford translucent in that one time? To answer these questions, let's tune in with our amazing road reporter, Bradley.
The journalism class consists of producing the school broadcast, The Jungle, and the online newspaper, The Roar. New stories are written every 2 weeks and undergo an editing process before they are published. Journalism 1 and 2 will be offered next year. Miss Box would love for you to be in her class. I interviewed some students that helped make The Jungle and Roar possible and what their job was.
Okay, so my job at the Jungle is head producer, and that means I take all the scripts from the sports and the anchors and some of the reporters, and I mix it all together in one big old script, and I put on a teleprompter, and everything that you see them say and you hear them say, that's what I've written out. Except for the reporters, they write their own stuff, but I kind of organize everything. I really like my job. It gives me a lot of room to express myself and practice some creative writing, so that's fun.
I'm Olivia. I was an anchor for the Jungle, and you should really take this class next year because Ms. Fox teaches you a lot about the whole production system, and it really improves your writing skills.
And I'm Grace, and I was also an anchor, and I really enjoyed our field trip to W.
My name's Brady Witcher, and my job on the Jungle was cameraman, and that class is really laid back. Miss Fox is the best teacher ever, and I love her.
My name is Claire Marchant, and for the Jungle, I was a reporter, and for the Roar, I wrote news.
You always get to see new stories, and that's really great. You're always busy. Deadlines are always like coming up sooner than you think, so it's actually kind of tough sometimes, but it's really rewarding. And it's actually kind of fun, and it's a good deal. This whole class, like, it's super fun. So if you're looking for an elective for next year, this is definitely something you should consider. Also, Miss Box is amazing. I've had her for 3 years. It's awesome. So just for her, take this class, please.
This is Bradley signing off from the Jungle for the last time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Bradley. Be sure to sign up for journalism and broadcast and be part of our crew.
Let's move on to our sports team as we get coverage of playoff season.
As the school year winds down, our spring sports have reached all of their postseason play. The baseball team played Friday at Southside and came out with a score of 20-4 and 16-9.
Our soccer team was at Southside last Tuesday and had a 2-1 victory. They moved on to the quarterfinals on Friday at Aniana and won with a 4-2 as the final score. Softball had the opportunity to host the area tournament last week. They played on Tuesday and Thursday and won their area. They play at Tuscaloosa on Friday. Soccer plays in Huntsville on Thursday in the semifinals, and baseball plays at Huntsville on Friday. Be sure to go out and support all the teams in their respective playoff games.
Thanks, guys, and thank you, viewers, for making this year such a great experience for our broadcasting program.
Every interview, every segment, every script is all thanks to you guys, and we appreciate it so much.
We couldn't have done it without you. And from all of us seniors, it has been a pleasure.
Oh, but don't be too sad, because from the rest of us, we'll be back next year, so you won't miss too much. You can still subscribe and check out our online publication, The Roar.
And now, from all of us here at the studio,
bye!
This is the Jungle signing off!